It all started with a dream. Hi there, we're Chris and Jen. We've worked extremely hard our whole lives so that we can do cool things like go to the Winter Olympics in Russia, go Canada, or head to Florida for spring training to support our Blue Jays. We are easygoing, can be a little goofy, and we always love to have a good time. Where we live is cold for 6 months of the year, and I mean really cold. We get a lot of snow. Yes, that's a Nissan Xterra under there. We own a boat and we love boating, the freedom. We need to take the boat to somewhere warm so we can really enjoy it whenever we have some free time. The boat is a 1988 Chris Craft Catalina Corinthian. Whew, what a mouthful. She is 54 feet long. She is like a floating cottage, and that's how we use her. Except our cottage can move locations anytime we want. She is very comfortable for 4 to 6, but there may have even been a couple days after a friend's wedding that we took 15 people out and dropped the hook for the night. Aw man, we love boating. Here was the problem. My work. I'm a low voltage contractor that works on large construction projects, mostly luxury off-campus student housing. They need to be done for Labor Day weekend, so there were just many years we didn't even put the boat in the water. It was costing a lot of money for the boat to just sit in a barn. It needs to be in the water. We needed to figure something out so we could use the boat in the winter months. The other thing we love to do almost as much as boating is diving. Jen's happy place. The beauty, the peacefulness, just amazing. The excitement of wondering what you might see on the next dive. So does this perfect place even exist? Our paradise? Somewhere that we can live out our dreams? Time to do some research. Having to deal with the latest technology in my work life over the last 25 years, I have become a research junkie. I research everything. Purchases, places to stay, places to eat. It's borderline a sickness. When I started this research, the only criteria was, can we get the boat there? Now playing is a powerboat with around 500 miles of range, so we can't cross oceans. That limits our search to the Americas. The first place I looked was Florida. Hey, that's nice and close. We were looking for a big piece of property though, and so I'm not sure we can be in Florida. Yeah, we certainly can't afford something like that. And how safe is it to keep your boat there anyways? What about the Bahamas? Nice short flights, beautiful beaches, crystal clear waters, and great diving. Sounds great. But still, it's a little too expensive, and well, like Florida, it's not a great place to leave your boat. That one there looks an awful lot like now playing. Could Mexico be the place? At least now we are looking at countries where we actually can afford to buy property. I've been to Mexico a few times, and what a beautiful country. With the ancient Mayan history, it's absolutely beautiful inland and on the water. It looks like a boater's paradise to me. The reef is super healthy and full of life, and the jungle has an equal amount of wildlife. All of this and such an amazing celebrated culture. Wow, looks great to me. I wonder if they have a river, so now playing can be kept out of the salt water. Ah, Costa Rica. Everyone wants to retire there, right? How boater friendly is it? It's certainly beautiful. It has a wildlife experience that is second to none. Honduras. Now here's an interesting option. I don't know anything about it. It's got absolutely world-class diving, even right from the shore. It's affordable. It's a little harder to get to, but still not too bad. Looks like it's great cruising ground for boaters. But is it? I start to read some stories about pirates, and that's very concerning. Panama. Now that's interesting. From what I can see, they have amazing wildlife. They have a super healthy reef for diving. They have access by boat to 2 oceans. How cool is that? They have affordable islands? Could we really own an island? Holy crap, how cool would that be? Would we be okay with now playing sitting in salt water if the sacrifice allows us to own our very own tropical island? The one downfall, and it's pretty major, is that all the Latin American countries are just that. They are Latin, and we don't speak Spanish. Trying to develop a property or build or whatever while living in Canada would be a huge challenge to begin with. Add a language barrier? Man, I just don't know. So many pros and cons for each country. I'm sure I drove Jen absolutely nuts. I would get so excited about one country, and then 5 minutes later I would read something negative and be done with them. It's hard to keep track of everything, so I made a checklist. The checklist made it easier to rank the countries in order from best to worst. What it also did was bring up so many more questions. The amount of research done was staggering. It became pretty much every night on the couch. I just kept coming back to one country over and over. We had a vacation coming up, so if I could narrow this down, maybe we could go check out one of these countries. That sounds pretty cool. That's right, all the research pointed to a small Caribbean nation called Belize. But not just the country, it pointed to a place called Hopkins. From what I read, Hopkins used to be a small fishing village, but has developed into a wonderful and diverse collection of Belizeans and expats. It has everything from a great hostel to one of the top boutique eco-resorts in the world. It is bordered on the north by a smallish river, but in the south, it is bordered by the large city river. Hopkins is the closest to the reef in all of Belize. The reef, called the Mesoamerican, is the second largest barrier reef in the world and is still in great shape. The people of Hopkins are known as the friendliest in all of Belize. They lead a simple yet very happy life. The more I read, the more I fall in love. The natural beauty, the wildlife, the birds, the reef. Oh, did I forget to mention that there are over 600 species of birds in Belize? I also read that Hopkins has some of the most incredible sunrises you will ever see. But for us, it's all about the river. How big is it? How deep is it? Rivers have a sandbar at the mouth where they enter the ocean. Can we get now playing over it? How far up the river can we go? So many questions. Only way to get the answers? We're heading for Hopkins. Thanks for checking us out. If you enjoyed watching how our dream began, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.